we get the Indians game later today.
Yeah.
And it's the first one of the season. It's the home opener, and there's a 60-degree guarantee. The thing is, today, temperatures are going to be very close to 60.
Well, it looks like you need to bump them up.
Yeah, right. Doing what I can, But I tell you, everybody needs to have their rain gear ready for today. And while we're not going to be waking up with any rain showers here in the metro, at least, these showers are pushing in from the south, and they're going to continue to become more widespread as the day goes on. So there's this stalled boundary that's making its way across the Kentucky-Indiana border. Ahead of that, the cloud cover has returned. So as far as rain chances go for today, this is for the metro, by the way, 30% chance by 1 p.m. and then we get into the afternoon. That's going to briefly ramp up to around 80%, and then it's going to drop again as we get past about 6 o'clock. So let's break down this timeline so you can plan ahead for this rain for today. Again, not much going on out there along and north of I-70. It's all going to be mainly in southern Indiana, at least during the first part of the day. And then we get into the 1 o'clock hour, and this is when I really believe we'll start to see some of that rain here locally. That will continue from about 1 o'clock this afternoon through about 6 p.m. So for that evening rush hour, and then most of that rain is going to lift out of here, and that's what's going to give us that dry time getting into the evening tonight. So timing looks pretty decent for all of that. Then once we get into the latter part of the day today, we will see a brief clearing before another round of rain is going to return, and that's what takes us into our Wednesday. So eventually things are going to dry out, but we just got to get through this afternoon. So through 6 p.m., we're going to keep rain in the forecast. 7 o'clock around 56 degrees, then we'll continue to drop back as the sky does clear. We get into that dry slot, and then we get into Wednesday, and this is when things change for us. Temperature-wise, we're going to be very similar to today. I believe we're going to get right there near that 60-degree mark, but the range is going to come in earlier, in fact, during the overnight. So this is going to be a little bit of a different setup here as we get into our day tomorrow. So eventually, this is around 1 o'clock in the morning, early Wednesday. Wednesday afternoon, rain will continue. In fact, it looks like it's going to be heavy at times through that morning rush. And then as we get into the afternoon, by about 1 p.m., well, this is going to start to wrap up. So that system's going to exit. We get in on more dry time Wednesday night as the cooler air starts to take back over. And then we're looking at temperatures dropping into perhaps even the upper 30s to get the day started on Thursday. And eventually we tap into a little bit of moisture. Now, this is that Arctic air mass that I was talking about for the latter part of the week. So this is on Friday. This area of low pressure spinning its way through the Great Lakes region is going to push that Arctic air south. And as we have a little moisture to tap into, potentially we're talking a brief wintry situation here as we get into our Friday and then into Saturday. A few flurries possible to get the day started, a high of just 43, and then we're warmer, 63 on Sunday.